Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peaked Middle School. My name is Narwhal. I am here with Kyle.
Yeah, you are.
Kyle, it is almost 1 year to the day, you told me, since we ran our marathon.
Yeah. It was an accident that I wore this shirt. I'm not showing off that we ran a marathon or anything.
Yeah, but we're not showing off that we ran 26.2 miles, and most humans on the planet don't ever do that.
And we weren't very prepared.
And it's an incredible feat that, it's not hard, it's not easy to do at all.
I almost lost to a guy that was juggling. It's all good, though.
Yeah, it's good.
Whatever.
You guys can tell if you're on the YouTube version, which you should be, that Kyle has finally got a haircut.
I've finally gotten rid of my gorilla neck. Dude, that was the best part of it was when she started getting rid of my gorilla neck, and I saw how much fell down. It was disgusting.
You felt like a weight get lifted off of literally lifted off of your shoulders.
Yeah, like my head feels lighter. I feel cold. I felt a breeze against my scalp.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice.
When I get haircuts, the only reason that I actually care to go that much is not really for the trim. It's just for my gorilla neck. And I've noticed for the part around my ears, I don't like when that gets longer. And right now it's just unbearably long.
Yeah, mine gets long and then starts getting curly. So when I wear a hat, it curls up.
Yeah.
It's like I have little wings. So it was
bad.
bad.
That was always a thing in middle school. I felt like the skater kids that wore the hats just inevitably had the hair where they wear a hat and it flips out the sides.
Yeah.
It curls up around the hat.
It's like in bench warmers, Clark. He's got he's got that one on. He's got the curls around it.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Every skater had something like that.
Yeah, skaters love the curls,
I
low
think
curls.
Their head just got so used to wearing a hat literally all the time that
that's probably what it was.
It had no choice.
Yeah, because when I would play baseball, that would happen to my hair. By my ears, it would kind of start curling.
Yeah. Kind of like how in old Asian cultures, they
what?
They didn't no, I'm serious. This is a thing. We learned about it. Back in the day in Asian cultures, they didn't let the women wear bigger shoes because small feet were a thing.
Small feet were hot.
Well, yeah, but it was they basically forced these women to never put on they did
what is
literally
wrong
just
with people.
They had shoes this big, and for years they would just keep their feet in these shoes, and it would literally fuck up.
Their feet are fucking.
Yeah, so it fucks up their feet horribly, but it was a style to have tiny feet. And so
I guess beauty is pain, or pain is beauty.
Yeah, but not in that case. I think those people obviously those women didn't want to do it, but they didn't really have a choice.
I feel like what women go to be beautiful is so much worse than what guys go to be handsome or attractive. All we do is we'll wear jeans. It's it's kind of uncomfortable. And maybe we'll style our hair and
but there's no pain involved.
There's no pain. Women, it's you're wearing high heels and it's so uncomfortable. Imagine wearing high heels and walking everywhere, and then their feet hurt, and then they take them off, and then they make you hold them,
and then they wax every inch of their body.
Everything is either waxed or shaved.
Yeah, and my sister, she I obviously pluck my eyebrows, but sometimes I'll have my sister do it for me. If it's out of control and it's more than just a few, sometimes in high school I'll be like, hey, can you just trim my eyebrows? It'll take you 5 minutes.
I've done the same thing.
And when she does it, she just goes to town and just rips them out of my face.
Yeah. It's because they're used to it, because they fucking torture themselves to be attractive. And then they have a bunch of makeup on, which if I ever wore makeup, I feel like I wipe my face or scratch my face. I would just get that shit on my hands. It's everywhere. I would accidentally itch my face.
You could be one of those girls that's doesn't need. There's some girls that are super hot with very little makeup.
I agree, but I'm just saying, if you're on your wedding day, you're probably gonna have makeup on. And then you're in this dress and you can barely move. If it's the really tight fitting one, then they're walking around what
are the corsets? Is that what they're called? Back in the day,
1400s. can't breathe.
That's similar to the shoe thing. Yeah. They basically forced women to wear these, and it fucked up their ribs.
That's so wrong. Yeah, because they have their waists are in an hourglass.
Nothing can grow. Yeah,
an hourglass. So do you think technically if you wanted to just have the most perfect body ever, you could take a mold of somebody's body that's perfect and then just always wear yourself in that suit, and then you got a perfect bod by the end of it?
But okay, wait. What type of mold? What is this? Is it
let's say just
clay or out of
a dress or something? But how about it's something that has hinges?
Firm,
it has hinges, and you step inside sideways and it clamps down on you, and you're stuck inside now.
I get that, but I'm having trouble understanding how that would force your body to stay that way, because the reason those shoes and the corsets work is because there's no room for your body to go.
Yeah. Well,
but if you're gonna want to live your life and walk around and move,
okay, you got to get a size small, like a smaller size. You know what I'm saying?
what material would this be made out of?
Look, I haven't thought the prototype out. Maybe there can be a little bit of bend, like you know how if you could like kind of layer the clay, so when you bend it, kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of like how if you ever tried to put on like 10 t-shirts at once?
I have, yeah.
So you put them on, you can still move, but it's like
you're kind of stuck.
You're sort of stuck.
Yeah.
It could be like that where they can still walk around, but they're stuck in this person's body type.
And you could probably do the same thing if you're a dude. You could force yourself into the case of like a person with a six-pack, and then it just forces your like fat or like your abs into a six-pack. And you take it off, and it's like, I got a six-pack now.
So you know how six-packs, there's like the divots is what makes a six-pack visible.
Yes.
Now, if you have a lot of fat, in a way, someone could come up with some invention.
Oh yeah, to like push it in,
where it basically like pushes in the fat at certain lines, so it's just a fake six-pack.
I feel like a six-pack's pretty easy
like
to fake.
Rolls.
You could do that with like if you kind of airbrushed, you know.
Wait, what?
Like someone like an air spray sort of thing.
Like makeup, airbrush makeup thing.
Yeah, like you know, on cakes you can like airbrush stuff. You could airbrush like a six-pack on.
I mean, yeah.
There's probably someone that's like artistically good. Like if I did it, it would just look like a line and then like two horizontal things. But there's someone out there that could do it.
I mean, a lot of the photos you see of people with six-packs, I've realized like a lot of them are, one, the lighting, and two, the editing that they do afterwards.
Also, they probably hadn't eaten earlier.
I mean,
and they had just done core.
I'm not saying like they don't, like obviously they have six-packs, but a lot of times a lot of it is just perception.
Yeah, and if I catch myself in the right light, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Then I'll catch myself in different light. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, dude, there's one side of my I have mirrors on two sides of my bathroom. So when I look at one of the mirrors, I look like really good. I'm like, wow. And then I turn around and I just look like a fat guy.
It's fat slob on one side and just sexy motherfucker on the other side. Yeah. Mine's about lighting in my room. Like if I have the TV on, the lights are off, and my shirt's off, I look good. And if the lights are on, doesn't look good.
Yo, question for you. So I've never lived in a neighborhood I guess I've never lived where there's like a house that's could look in my window and see me.
Yes, I have been conscious of that in my life.
When you are in your bedroom, are you ever worried at all about just like getting naked with the thought like, what if someone across the street is looking at me right now?
I usually have my blinds down in my room.
Up.
Down.
Wait. Blinds down.
Down.
I know, I've always... Well, I was just... So you know how... Okay, those blinds back there, you can twist them?
Yeah, mine are not like that. Mine's one that you pull down.
Okay.
Or you pull up.
No,
so if they're up...
So you pull it down, but it's up.
It's not a string. It's a little thing you click and you bring it down. It's like the ones in your living room.
Oh, okay.
It's literally the ones in your living room.
Okay.
Yeah, you put them... I usually have them down because... I don't know. I feel like people can walk down the street and just look right in my window, and I feel weird because I'm sitting on my bed playing video games.
You know what you should do? Well, you shouldn't do this, but what you could do is, if you're a weirdo and you have your own house, like, you know how you were told the story of that old naked guy who'd like to stand at his window?
Yes.
You could, if you had a house that was at like a public intersection, you could just like stand bare naked right in front of a window. If it's in your house, dude, I don't think there's any way to get them in trouble. They could just...
I don't know. Because, if I feel like we've been down this path before. I don't know if it's illegal or not.
Well, we've talked about if you can be naked on your property, which obviously you can.
I don't think you can just walk around naked on your front lawn. Like mow the lawn naked. Could I do that?
Okay, but I'm saying, what if you're inside your house?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
it might be a gray line.
I feel like it's very frowned upon. You shouldn't do it, but I think it might be legal.
Yeah. I was watching the first episode of Ozark last night. Of season 3 of Ozark. I've already watched it, but I was starting it with my dad. And there's this one lady in the show. If you haven't seen it, her name is Darlene, and she's like fucking crazy,
psycho old bitch.
And I just thought it was so funny. There was this scene where she slashes this person's tire, and the person reports her to the police, obviously. And it's a small town, so the cop knows who Darlene is. So he goes, or he basically brings her into his office, and he's like, "All right, Darlene, like, you know, this lady saw you slash her tires with her own 2 eyes," and she's just like, "Nope, I didn't do it." And what's so funny is, like, there's probably so many times like that in, like, the world and just in crime where someone's like, "All right, there's 7 eyewitnesses that have all said they saw you naked there." But if there's no proof, there's no proof.
That's true.
Well,
That's why you got to film everything.
I mean, I think 7 eyewitnesses probably qualifies as proof.
Yeah.
But, like,
what if the eyewitnesses are conflicting?
Yeah, then things get interesting.
Things get dicey. I've never been a witness in I've never been interviewed by the cops and been like, "Hey, what happened here?"
I've like never talked to a cop other than like a couple times when I've got pulled over.
Yeah, I don't have many conversations with them. I don't have much to say. I don't think you can just walk up and say hi, right? I feel like they'll arrest me for some reason.
Or kill you. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
But yeah, Kyle, I have a very intuitive thing
That's
that
a big word for you.
that I have been doing. Intuitive is not a big word. I have a
What was the word that I was saying that you didn't believe me, but I was right? Proponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, suck my dick.
You can be a proponent of something.
Yep.
I didn't think you could.
You can't be.
The other day, wake up, get dressed. I went about my day, was feeling good, having a good day. Do you see a fly?
There's a bug.
Kill it.
It's gone.
Oh. I got dressed, had a good day, and then I took a pee at one point during the day, and I realized that my boxers were inside out. And then I was like, okay, that's interesting. I'm not obviously not gonna, get naked in the bathroom and reverse them. So I'm just
Why not?
Why? Why would I?
I've done that before.
Okay, well, I'm not going to.
Okay.
So I was like, all right. Then by the end of the day, I actually noticed that the feeling around my hips was actually better than regular, because on the outside, there's not the seams, right?
Yeah.
And so at least for mine, the seams are never necessarily annoying, but it's like one of those things you don't notice how great something is until you try it. And in high school or in middle school, when I played football, there was this one kid on my team that always wore his socks inside out. And I asked him why, and he said he doesn't like the feeling on his feet and on his leg of the what's it called? The stitching or whatever.
Oh.
And so he always wore them inside out. So then by the end of the day, I realized I actually like how these boxers feel better when they're inside out.
So are you just going to start wearing boxers inside out?
I think I might. And I encourage you to try it.
I've done it by accident.
You told me to try your smile on Snapchat to make your day better thing.
Did you try it? I don't think you have.
I told you on an episode.
Has it made your day better?
Yeah, it's made my days. I mean, it's not like substantially better, but
I'm not saying it is.
Yeah, but I think you and I think anybody listening should try wearing your boxers inside out.
Should I change
or your briefs? I mean,
no, probably not. This camera's on me.
Probably not. No.
Yeah. Also, you here.
You could go like behind the curtain.
I just don't feel like doing that.
Yeah.
So
that's okay.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I have a really big bug, dude. I have this bug bite on my knuckle that I saw it today, and I thought that I broke my. When you if you break a bone, it gets deformed. For a second, I was like, dude, there's no way I broke my knuckle and didn't realize it.
What bit you?
I don't know.
Spider?
Must
Does it itch?
Yeah, it itches really bad.
Man, didn't people used to say if you draw a circle around a mosquito bite, don't itch it?
I can't.
You draw a circle around a mosquito bite with blue pen, and it's supposed to stop itching it. People said that. There's no way that's true.
People said that, but that's...
People say a lot of things. People say if you drink water upside down when you have the hiccups, they'll go away.
It's also incredibly untrue.
Yeah, I did do that, though.
I think that's partly a psychological thing, though.
Yeah, you could just tell yourself to make the hiccups go away, and they'll go away.
Well,
if it's psychological.
Yeah, I mean, I think telling yourself them to go away would have the same effect as drinking water upside down would have.
Yeah. Plus, I guess when they eventually go away, you can then say, oh, it's because I did that, even though it was an hour ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
Kyle, I the other day saw someone on Instagram that I follow post on their story. Basically, they posted like a score out of 21, and they said like, "Oh, I know," or like, "I scored whatever on 21 common knowledge questions that everyone should know."
okay, I'm very good at common knowledge.
Now, I looked up 21 common knowledge questions, assuming this was probably like a popular quiz. Couldn't find the one she was talking about,
Okay.
but
Couldn't you click on her story?
well, I mean, she didn't like link anything. It's just like a.
Oh, that's stupid.
She was just saying like she did some quiz and like scored some score.
That's dumb.
That's not dumb. It's cool because now it gave us content.
Yeah, but it would have made more sense if you post the thing.
I understand, but she did it, and I don't know her. So what do you want me to do, huh?
You could have messaged her.
I don't really.
It's
know
on her. She should have posted it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right. So, unfortunately, the best thing I could find, it'll still be interesting, but the best thing I could find was from a website called My London.
Okay.
So it's a news.
It's British.
It's a London thing. So
I
there's
don't
some
know British things, dude.
no. I read through them. Most of them you should know. A few of them are gonna test your like British knowledge.
Well, I don't excel in British knowledge.
Yeah, I know. I'd say like 80% of these are just worldwide common knowledge questions.
All right.
And
That was Australian.
that was Australian. So there's 25 questions. Obviously we can't both do it because I'll know the answers, but
No, give us.
I'm just gonna quiz you, and we're gonna see how much you know.
Okay.
Question number 1: Where is the tallest building in the world located?
Dubai.
Also, I need to find out where the answers are because I haven't.
You don't have the
Oh,
answers.
okay.
It's Dubai, right?
Yes, you were right.
Yeah.
1 for 1. How many children does Queen Elizabeth have?
I don't fucking care. Queen Elizabeth, is that the old bitch?
Yeah.
That's the old one, right? I'm gonna go with 3.
Oh, it was 4.
Damn it.
Charles, Andrew, Edward, Anne. Annie? Anne?
I was
think it's
thinking. Edward or that Harry dude.
It's
Those
not.
are the grandkids, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know British knowledge.
Number 3. How many hearts does an octopus have?
Ooh, I know this. 8.
No,
4.
Well, what are you going with?
4.
Are you locking it in?
Locked in.
3.
Damn it.
Wait,
that doesn't make sense.
I'm
dude.
so dumb. I thought it was 8 because it's an
Octo.
octopus, but that's because
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
8 tentacles.
Yeah, I've heard theories that octopi are from outer space.
Yeah.
like on an asteroid.
Apparently, they're like the closest thing that we have to a alien.
Because it literally,
I mean,
it doesn't make any sense.
but I mean, so many animals don't make any sense.
But that
nothing
makes the
makes
least
sense. I mean, sure.
in
yeah.
terms of relationships to other things. You know.
I mean, chameleons changing colors to fit your surroundings. That
Octopus
doesn't
is
make
the same
sense.
thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Some of these are very British.
So right now I'm 1 for 3.
Maybe I should take. Oh, we're gonna do these. You'll get these
That's
wrong.
fine.
but
I'm good with British.
How long did Queen Victoria reign for?
I don't even know when she reigned. When did she reign? I'm gonna go.
I'll tell you when she started.
I feel like there's been 100 Queen
She
Victorias.
started in 1837.
I'm gonna go 68 years. she reigned.
Damn, 63 years.
Oh shit.
That was pretty good. All right,
Bad.
I promise
right
they're
now.
not. They're not all weird. This one is also. I don't know what this means. What is Postman Pat's surname? Who's Postman Pat?
I don't know. Some British man. Postman Pat. Pat.
Postman.
Pat. What's a super British last name?
But is he like a mailman?
I don't know.
Like the mailman Pat? Is that what a postman
Pat.
is?
Middlestone.
Pat Middlestone.
Pat Middlestone.
The first letter is C.
Collinsworth.
Clifton.
I would have never guessed that.
No, I
Who
know.
the fuck knows Pat Clifton? This is the worst quiz ever.
You also won't get this one. Gillian Anderson plays a therapist in which hit Netflix show?
I don't know. I don't. Peaky Blinders.
You haven't watched? No. Sex education.
Okay.
All right. These ones are more normal. All right.
Okay.
Which color pill does Neo swallow in The Matrix?
I've seen this movie like once. It's either red or blue. I'm gonna go with red.
You got it right.
Yes.
Nice. All right.
What am I, like 2 for 6 right now?
2 for 7. All right.
This
All
is
right.
the
Here's
worst
some.
quiz.
No.
You could not
No.
have found
Shut
a
up.
worst quiz.
There's better ones. Chill. Yeah. Okay. From now on, I'm gonna skip the British questions. Okay.
No, keep them coming.
What is the hottest chili pepper in the world?
Ghost chili. No, Carolina Reaper. Final answer. Carolina Reaper. Carolina Reaper.
They say the California Reaper.
What the fuck is that? I've never even heard of
I
that.
think the Brits messed up.
They don't even know.
I think it's the Carolina. I don't know, but maybe there's a California Reaper. We got to check it out.
Peruvian puff pepper.
Yeah, it's a Carolina Reaper.
Idiots.
God, what
Stupid British.
stupid people.
God damn, they're so dumb.
Okay. Which U.S. state was Donald Trump born in?
Pennsylvania.
New York.
Damn it.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that was dumb.
He's
I knew that.
famous as like
I thought
a
he just like grew up
billionaire.
there.
Why Pennsylvania?
I thought he lived in Pennsylvania at one point.
All right.
He claimed that the Phillies scouted him when he was played baseball, and then someone looked up his batting average and he hit like 150. So.
What temperature does water boil at?
100 degrees Celsius.
Okay. Have you ever watched Friends?
Unfortunately, yes, I have.
Okay. The 6 was it not good?
It's all right. It's just so cheesy.
The 6 main stars of Friends appeared in all 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show? Do you remember the show pretty well?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What's that dude's name? I want to say it begins with a G. Like his name's like Gregorian or like.
I'll tell you that you are right. It does start with a G.
Okay.
So.
Guthrie. What's his name?
You're close.
Oh my God! What's this guy's name?
Why the fuck do they have such weird names?
Guthrie? Gunther.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe you got that. That was amazing.
That's just the only other character I could think
For
of.
those of you listening, I had to restart the cameras at the middle of that question, and so Kyle was really thinking about that for like a couple minutes.
Wow.
I'm shocked because usually when someone's like, "Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue," they don't really mean it.
I knew it was coming.
But you knew.
I knew it was like a G or an H.
Gunther. Wow.
Shout out Gunther.
Glossectomy is the removal of all of or part of which body part?
Glossectomy?
Glossectomy.
Gloss. I'm going to go lips.
Very close. It was the tongue.
Ugh.
Why would anyone remove
you do that?
But
Maybe
also, why would they remove lips either?
Tongue cancer. I don't know. Maybe your lips break.
Dude, if you have to get your tongue out, you can't even talk.
Can you get like a fake tongue? Probably not.
I don't know where would it attach to? And then you would choke
Staples. I don't know.
on it.
It's actually crazy that your tongue is the reason you could talk.
I know.
It's like, hey, Dad, you wouldn't be able to, hey.
It's just like a slab of meat.
Yeah.
A slab of.
And it just knows all the right places to go.
Yeah. I know. I think I'm more coordinated with my tongue than any other part of my body.
But I'm kind of uncoordinated with my tongue because it's always in the way at the dentist and I can't figure out where to put it.
I mean, but you talk with it. That's
I do talk really good. So
really good.
I talk real good.
Good. I talk.
A good talk.
All right. Name the 5 members of Fleetwood Mac at the time.
Why couldn't they just said like the Beatles?
Name 5 members of Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood. There's Mac. Dude, I can't name a single one. I don't know. I can't even name a single Fleetwood Mac song.
Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham, Christine McVie, John McVie, and Mick Fleetwood.
Oh, see, yeah, Fleetwood. I got Fleetwood right.
There you go.
I knew Stevie Nicks. I didn't know that Stevie Nicks was in. There's no way anyone has above 50% on this quiz.
This says it's common knowledge questions. All right.
Not for me.
Which Stephen King novel takes place mostly in the fictional Overlook Hotel?
The Shining.
I think you're right. Yeah, I just watched that. Yeah. All right. There you go. Good job.
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
Yes, I know him.
Is the CEO of which
Tesla.
global brand? Yes.
SpaceX.
There's also more, but yeah. All right. Who was Henry VIII's last wife?
Dude. Queen Elizabeth. I don't know. Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth. That's all they were named back then.
Her name was Catherine Parr.
Catherine. I think it's
Catherine?
Catherine.
How am I supposed to know when it's
Kathleen.
Catherine? There's people named Catherine.
It's Kathleen.
No, there's Catherine.
Catherine?
You've never met a Catherine?
No.
I've met like
Catherine.
5.
You've met 5 Catherines.
Yeah.
What? I've never heard of a Catherine. I know. Yeah, you're second guessing yourself.
No, there's one in our high school, but I don't want to say her name. Wasn't that her name?
It's not Catherine. It's Catherine.
I think it's Catherine.
It's Catherine, dude.
Regardless, I've met more. Catherine is 100% a name.
Okay, well,
Not
not in my brain. Clearly, my brain's not doing too well.
Which English football league team holds the nickname the Cobblers?
Liverpool. Manchester.
One more shot.
Manchester City.
Nope. Northampton Town.
The fuck is that?
All right. In which century did Rembrandt live?
Dude, this is the worst quiz. What century did Rembrandt live? The 15th.
17th.
Ah.
What is the capital of Canada?
I probably should know this.
Probably.
I don't know it. Toronto?
No. Ottawa.
Ottawa. Yeah, would never have guessed that. That would have been like my 5th guess.
Should I give you that? That's the end of that quiz. Should I look up
I'll find one for you.
Type in common knowledge quiz.
If you pass our general knowledge quiz, you're definitely in the 1%.
Okay. Wait, so how is this general? That's what I don't get. How can it be general knowledge if to pass it you have to be the top 1%?
Well, also,
that makes no sense.
Okay, we're not going to find out the answers until the end. We're going to find out your percentage after.
Okay.
So it's going to be multiple choice. Maybe we could do it together to see how much our combined brain is. Or do you want me to find a different one?
Well, no. All right, yeah, we can do our combined brain.
Well, let's just see. I'll see. Okay, I'm going to ask you the questions.
Okay, it'll be me.
Berlin is the capital of which country?
Germany.
I don't know if that, I knew it was Germany, but I don't know if that told me it was correct or if it just, okay. Does the moon have gravity? Yes. Or no? Oh,
yes, it does.
Okay. You want to make green paint. Which colors do you mix together? I know this one.
Oh, God.
The options are red and yellow, blue and yellow, or orange and purple.
Blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow. Correct. Okay. You're in the mood for lobsters and moose. Where's Maine?
Where is Maine?
1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. I'll tell you the options it's giving you are Michigan, like where Michigan is, where Maine is, where...
You're just telling me the answer then.
No, because you have to figure out which one of these is Maine.
But you said where Michigan is.
No, because I know the state.
Yeah. But you're so clearly I'm not going to say the one where Michigan is because it's not fucking Michigan.
Yeah, but the question is whether or not you know where Maine is. So okay, never mind.
I know where Maine is.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
It's 4.
Okay.
You don't realize you were messing that up.
No, I didn't. This is the easiest. Well, this quiz so far has been easy. Which is the world's longest river? The Amazon, the Nile, or the Mississippi?
I'm going to go with the Nile.
Advertisement popped up. Take a depression quiz. How does it know? Which language does most of people in Austria speak? German, Austrian, or Hungarian?
I don't think Austrian is a language.
Okay. So Hungarian or German?
I'm going to go with Hungarian.
Okay.
I have no evidence to back that up.
Which country is closer to the North Pole? Finland, China, or North Korea?
Don't really know where Finland is. I know where China is, and I know where North Korea is. But Finland, I think, has closer to the North Pole?
Yep. You
So
know
would that
which
mean
direction north is?
Yeah, but I know Finland has like snow, right? So I think if Finland has a lot of snow, it's probably closer to the North Pole. So I'm gonna go with Finland.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's correct. On the polar opposite end of the world, which animal lives in Antarctica? Is it polar bears, penguins, narwhals, or reindeer?
Narwhals.
You should
No,
know
no,
the
I'm
answer.
not saying narwhals, but
Narwhals are weird looking dudes.
they're so cute. They got
How's that
They
cute?
got horns. Look at them.
That thing will
Look at those
stack.
eyes.
That's actually crazy that there's an animal that just is that.
Yeah. You were saying that octopus don't make sense.
Narwhals.
Those don't make sense either.
I think they know like nothing about narwhals.
Yeah. Wait, what was the question? What lives in the
Antarctica.
in Antarctica?
Polar bears, penguins, narwhals, or reindeer.
Penguins.
So far, I think you're 100%. Congratulations. What brand is this? Okay. What brand is this? It's a car.
Toyota.
Okay.
I almost just said Chevrolet, but
Yeah, that's not even an option. What is the name? See, some of these are just pictures. What's the name of this impressive masterpiece by Michelangelo? It's the naked dude. Is it Leonardo, Raphael, or David?
David.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Right? That's his name,
Yeah, it's
David.
Yeah, that's David. Who was the president of the United States in 2005? Was it Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, George W. Bush, or George H.W. Bush?
Oh God.
John, you should know this.
2005? I don't know. Wait. So there's Trump, and then it was Obama before that.
I'm not answering anything.
I know. I'm just speaking out loud here, okay?
Okay.
So Obama was there for 8 years, which means that he started in 2008, correct? Yeah. So he started in 2008. And the question is what?
2005.
So it's
So Bill Clinton, Obama, George W. Bush, George H.W. Bush.
I don't know which Bush is the younger
You tell
one.
me. W or HW?
HW.
HW Bush.
I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, that's wrong, but
Oh fuck! Is HW the older one?
yeah,
Why the fuck do they have the same exact thing?
because he named him.
God damn it!
Okay. It takes a bright person to innovate. Who is credited with inventing the light bulb? Alexander Graham Bell, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Edison.
Edison.
Which way do the longitude lines run on our planet? East to west or north to south?
East to west.
Okay. Pretty sure that's wrong.
But I thought it was like long, like longitude. So it's like
I remember
long.
flatitude.
So it's long.
Flatitude.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't learn that one.
Which author wrote Moby Dick? Is it Nathaniel Hawthorne, Ernest Hemingway, Herman Melville, or Henry James? I couldn't
Hemingway.
not. Is it?
Ernest Hemingway is pretty damn famous, so I'm gonna say that.
Okay. Which animal is not indigenous to North America? The bear, the horse, the beaver, or the mountain lion?
The horse.
Okay. Interesting.
I think they imported those here.
You think so?
From like, wait, what did it say? Is not indigenous to North America?
Yeah.
I think it's the horse.
Okay. You've decided to become an entomologist. What are you studying?
Entomologist?
Entomologist. ENTO. Mologist. Words, trees, kidneys, or insects?
I'm going to say insects.
Okay. All right. Who was the first founding father to sign the Declaration of Independence? James Madison, John Hancock, George Washington, Benjamin Franklin. So which racist came first?
I know the name John Hancock.
Okay.
And the other guys are famous for other reasons, right? So I think that probably the only reason I know that name is because he was probably the first one to sign it. So John Hancock.
Okay. That's a great name, by the way. In golf, what is a bogey? Extra stroke, hitting into the sand trap, hole in one, missing the ball.
An extra stroke.
That's the worst question ever. Where is the famous Egyptian pyramids located?
Egypt.
Giza, Cairo, Thebes, or
Egypt.
Alexandria?
Wait. Sorry. Say it again. List the options.
Giza, Cairo, Thebes, or Alexandria?
Giza.
Giza.
Because they're called the
Pyramids of
pyramids
Giza.
of Giza.
Which kind of instrument is a violin? Woodwind, percussion, string, or brass?
A string instrument,
Yep.
right?
Okay. 21. Which ocean is the largest?
Oh shit.
I don't know how many questions this quiz is.
Yo, can you list all the oceans?
Atlantic, Pacific, Indian. Also Arctic is one, but it didn't even list it. Atlantic, Pacific, Indian.
I was just curious, but isn't then Arctic is technically one too?
I think
right?
so.
I'm gonna say Atlantic.
Okay, that's wrong.
What's the biggest? The Pacific?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which of the following numbers is prime? 1, 7, 12, or 20? That's easy.
7.
Okay. Wait, hold up. I want to see how many
Wait,
questions.
how's 1 not a? Is 1 the right answer?
No, it's 7.
Why is 1 not a?
Jesus. All right, this is like 50 questions.
You want? Oh, we could switch off.
Oh, all right.
Wait. How many did you do so far?
21.
You could do 25 for me, and then I
Okay.
do 25 for you.
Okay. Which island nation has the highest population? Australia, England, Indonesia, or Japan?
I'm gonna I'm gonna go a little weird. I'm gonna say
Weird?
Japan because even though it's small, I think it's very densely populated.
Okay, Japan's dense. Who was the first woman appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court? Sandra Day O'Connor, Sonia Sotomayor, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, or Janice Kennedy?
I'm gonna go with Ruth.
I think that's what I would say too. Okay. 25. When Gwen Stefani was the singer of which popular 90s band? I know this one. Blondie, Garage, No Doubt, or the Cranberries?
I'll say the Cranberries.
That was wrong. It was No Doubt. All right.
Number 26, Kyle.
Hopefully you guys are playing along, and hopefully you're smarter than we are.
Yeah. Number 26. Which famous scientist wrote his breakthrough on gravity after being hit in the head with an apple?
Can you list the options? Sir Isaac Newton.
It's Pythagoras, Isaac
Newton.
Newton, William Tell, or Johnny Appleseed.
Isaac Newton.
There you go.
Don't even list me the options. I want to go straight for the answer.
But then if you don't get the answer, do you want me to give you the I probably should give you the option.
Just let me go for the answer first.
27. Where was the center of Eastern Christianity after the schism in Rome?
Where was the center? Rome?
Where was the center of Eastern Christianity after the schism in Rome?
The Ottoman. I don't fucking know. I have no idea.
Jerusalem, Athens, St. Petersburg, or Constantinople? Or
Constantinople. Jerusalem?
All right.
Seems pretty Christian. Or Jewish, maybe.
It's pretty Jewish,
yeah,
but
I don't know.
all right, 28. Which animal family do koalas belong to?
Bear.
It's not an option.
Shit. Marsupial.
That's
a thing, right?
You want that one?
Yep.
All right.
I don't even need to hear the other options.
Which of the following units of measurement is not part of the metric system?
Inch.
This one I'm probably going to have to give you the
Okay, give
options.
me the options.
Ounces, meters, grams, liter.
Ounces.
The bright stuff spewing out of this volcano, what is it called?
Magma. Lava. Lava or magma. I'll take either one.
You got both options here. Which one do you want to take?
I'm going to go lava. I feel like it's magma and then lava comes out.
Okay.
It's magma when it's under and then lava when it comes out.
All right. Who among the following was a member of the Beach Boys?
Tom Petty?
John Lennon.
Nope.
George Harrison, Jimi Hendrix, and Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson, because all the others were not.
Okay.
Brian Wilson was also the closer for the Giants.
Don't think it's the same one, but
Could be.
you know. This popular fruit is known for being chock full of potassium.
Bananas.
Which German city is famous for the perfume it produces? You want me to give you some options?
Yes, please.
Berlin, Sniffberg, Cologne, Bremen, and Stuttgart. Wow, there's a lot
I'm gonna go Cologne.
There's a lot of nose-related things. You got Sniffberg, Cologne, and Stuttgart.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cologne.
All right.
But I could not tell you. It could just be Berlin, and then they were trying to throw you off.
Yeah. You might meet an alligator if you go camping in this
Florida.
national park.
Everglades.
You want? All right.
Yep.
All right.
I'm the king of trivia.
Well, just because you know the name of one doesn't mean it's the right one.
That's the right one.
It's July 15th. Where is it winter right now?
Everywhere south.
I'm going to give
Something
you
in the
options.
southern hemisphere.
Alaska, Switzerland, Argentina, Siberia.
Argentina.
All right. This famous director was behind the classics Psycho and Vertigo.
Authors is my weakness.
Well, it's a director, not an
Directors
author.
are also my weakness. What are the options?
Steven Spielberg, Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Do you want to hear the rest
Nope.
of them? Okay.
Don't even give it to me. That's the dude that. It's this, right? Psycho.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, well, this is a lot. There was only 37
That's
questions. How would you rate this quiz? Did you love it?
I
Was it
hated it.
okay or was it not great?
Not great. Now, what is our smart level?
I hope it tells us which questions we got right and wrong so that we can see which of us are smarter. 27 out of 36.
That's pretty bad.
Not great. Let's see the answers. What language do most people in Austria speak? They actually speak German.
Of course.
All right. Who was the president of the United States in 2005? It was H.W. Bush.
No, it was W.
W. Bush. Longitude lines run north to south, not east to west. And the author of Moby Dick was not Ernest Hemingway. It was Herman Melville.
Would not have guessed that.
Which ocean is the largest? That was still my question, right?
Yeah.
I got that one wrong. It was...
It's the Pacific.
Yeah, it's the Pacific. Which island nation has the highest population? I also got Indonesia. That is surprising to me.
Are there a lot of people there? I guess.
Apparently. Who was the first woman appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court? It was Sandra. I honestly just guessed. I had never heard of any of them.
Yeah, I would have said Ruth.
Gwen Stefani, no doubt. All right, now we're going to see which ones you got wrong.
I got one wrong.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Fuck.
Christianity was not in Jerusalem. It was in Constantinople.
That was my next guess. That was definitely one of my next three guesses.
That's the only one you got wrong.
Sounds about right.
But then again, I did like 7 more questions than you.
Yeah, but then again, percentages.
All right, so we're going to hop into the segment soon, but before we do, one more thing. Question for you.
Yes.
I want to see if you can relate to this, okay? When you're playing video games, Xbox, when you're playing COD or Fortnite in particular.
Every day, all the time.
Yeah. When you die by someone, do you ever
Yes, I'm angry.
think about like who they are as people? Like behind the video game and if you would like them or not?
Yeah, I think if they kill me, chances are, if they're just like a nerd, I just like, fuck you.
Like you don't think, like you wouldn't want to hang out with them as a human being?
I don't know.
Because I feel like you can learn a lot about someone based on how they play a video game. And generally people that, like, you know how, okay, in Warzone, for example, there's certain things that are just super cheesy to die by that are just so enraging. Like if you get RPG'd in a window, it's like, that is the dumbest way to die. But then again, the people that RPG you in Windows are probably people similar to us because that's the stuff that we do.
I would do the same. I would do that, yeah.
So sometimes when stuff like that happens, I'm like, that's so fucking annoying. But it's probably like a cool guy named like Jimmy who lives in like Nebraska hanging out with his boys playing Warzone.
Or some sweaty old dude that's living in his mom's basement.
Yeah.
But like, if you're going to run the clock out in Madden when we're playing online, I don't like you.
Oh. But you don't know that. Maybe he's like a cool guy named Eddie.
Well, he's a soft Madden player.
And
then.
Eddie's trying to get his stats up or his win percentage up, and he can't risk it.
I play hardball.
But so you're telling me
that's just a pet peeve.
When you play against people in Madden that you don't know personally, you'll always pass it and stuff, even if it's like
the only time I'll ever run the clock out is if they're trying to run the clock out on me and then I stop them.
Oh,
then I score.
You're petty, and
then I'm petty, and then I'll take a knee. That's the only time I'll do it. I won't do that if somebody. I'll usually throw.
So if you're up 7,
yeah,
or if you're up 3,
yeah,
with 30 seconds left, you'll pass the
throw.
ball.
Yes.
Wow. Ballsy.
Yeah, it's how you gotta play. You gotta give him a little bit of a chance.
Yeah, but I don't know. Recently, like when I die in Fortnite or when I die in COD, Not that I die a whole lot, because I rarely die because I'm really good.
That's not true.
I don't know. I just try and think of, like, imagine who the person is that killed me and, like, what they look like and where they're playing at.
I mean, I feel like it's almost impossible because everybody plays COD. So it could be any kind of person. They could be 40. They could be like 6.
That's true, bro. I saw this thing that went viral on YouTube and Twitter of this Warzone player, and he's like literally like 6.5 or something. And his dad like taught him how to play, and now he's just an absolute freak.
That's crazy. Like the way that I can picture people, I know that the Xbox age is so spread out because back in the day in like a Modern Warfare 3 lobby, when you hear people talking, there's the guy that's like yelling at his kids to be quiet, and there's also a little kid that sounds like he's like 7.
Yeah,
it's like, I hate you fucking fag.
And that is the only context when a 40-year-old man would ever cuss out like a 7-year-old kid and no one cares. Was like in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 lobbies,
ruthless.
It was just absolutely
homophobic
ruthless.
And so racist.
So many horrible things have been said in those lobbies. I saw it. I think it was in someone's stand-up comedy routine, or some famous comedian was talking about how if anybody who's like a celebrity now, if any of their Xbox Live conversations ever got leaked from when they were younger, everyone's career would be over.
That's true. I think most people can relate to that.
Yeah,
just conversation with friends in general.
I mean, yeah, but particularly on Xbox because you feel like you're protected. Yeah. You feel like no one's gonna do anything to you.
Xbox could ruin lives for sure.
All right. Well, I just had to get that out there. Anyways, we're gonna hop into the segments now, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed our trivia. I honestly wasn't really even planning to do that this episode.
I like trivia. I want to do like when I'm old, I want to do like a weekly bar trivia.
Yeah.
If
like
we get
a league.
group together. Yeah, trivia
that would be
league.
super fun. All right, guys, we're going to hop into the segments here. Today we have top 5 what would you do if and sports with Kyle. Do you want to start?
I will start. I'm staying on the body part trend. Give me your top 5 least favorite body parts. Things that you would get rid of first. It could be things you don't like about yourself. It could be things that you just don't need.
My spleen.
Spleen?
Because you don't need that,
You're
right?
thinking of the wrong thing. Appendix.
Gallbladder. Gallbladder.
Okay, so appendix and gallbladder. Or are you going to say spleen instead of appendix?
Well, what's your spleen? I thought that was the same
I think a
thing.
spleen does something.
All right, appendix and gallbladder.
Gallbladder, all right.
Because I don't want to take out anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take those 2 out first. Maybe like fingernails. But would they grow back, or is it just they're gone?
No, they're gone.
Yeah, I think my fingers could get used to that.
Yeah.
Like, what's the purpose of fingernails?
Grip, I think.
Grip? Like, I don't grip things with my...
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, if you needed to... You wouldn't be able to open any plastic. Any packaging, you could not open.
Dude, you can't... I can't even open them normally now.
Exactly.
They're so hard.
Yeah. I wonder how much that would change your fingers. Like,
I mean, they'd look weird.
That would look weird.
But, I don't know. I think eventually they'd get used to it.
Okay, so that's 3.
Because you hear stories of kids who grow up in, like, these communities where they don't wear shoes or socks. Their feet can just withstand anything.
Yeah.
Like, they can just walk on rocks, and it's just no biggie.
I don't know what that has to do with fingernails, though.
Because it's like, eventually your body adapts to it.
Yeah. Your body would adapt.
Yeah. So, fingernails. Then I would say my tailbone.
Tailbone?
Because the tailbone is there from when our ancestors used to have, like... Tails, right?
I don't know.
So the tailbone, I think I could take it out and still be normal, you know? I mean, my ass might look a little funny, but like no one's really gonna see that.
All right,
and I could still sit down.
No, that's good. I think that's creative. I would not have thought about that.
And then I would say, I guess my fingers.
Your fingers?
Well, I don't know. Dude. I know my nose, I guess. I mean, I'd look like a freak, but
your nose?
I'd rather lose my nose.
There's better things you can get rid of.
Like what?
Eyebrows. You get rid of your nose.
But your eyebrows isn't like a part of your body. It's just like a thing on your body.
All right, that's true.
Let's
say hair. Hair could be one thing, but then you'd get rid of all hair. I mean, you look like Howie Mandel without a goatee.
Yeah.
You could get rid of like a nipple, one nipple.
Oh,
Belly
that's
button.
good. I didn't think of that. Yeah, belly button's
okay,
not a
nipples,
body part.
Nipples.
Yeah.
Get rid of your nips. Your nips.
All right.
Okay.
Kyle, what are your top 5 favorite drinks other than water?
Is this going like taste wise? Is this gonna affect my body?
No. Let's say not.
Okay. I'm gonna go with number 1. I'll go with beer because
Big beer
it
dad.
makes you feel good. I'll just say alcohol in general.
No, you got to pick one. Your favorite type of alcohol.
Like I could just pick like a girly drink.
Okay, sure. Pick one.
Give me daiquiri. Then I'll get away from alcohol. I'll go Sprite, orange Fanta, fucking Cool Blue Gatorade. No, what's
Cool Blue's
Cool
the
Blue
best.
is the good one. That's the light blue one.
That's the good one.
That
Oh wait, no, there's Glacier Freeze.
Glacier.
I like
Freeze.
Cool Blue better, but
I like Glacier Freeze better.
okay.
Hawaiian Punch. No, chocolate milk.
Do you still have bad vibes from when you threw up all that chocolate milk when you ate the habanero?
I haven't had chocolate milk since, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Whenever we get this 100th thing, I will be drinking more chocolate milk.
Ew, you're gonna do that again?
What else am I gonna drink?
Like almond milk or bro?
That's gross.
Chocolate milk is
I'll
the
drink
reason
chocolate
you
milk.
puked that.
No.
If you didn't drink that half
I was
gallon
fine
of
after
chocolate milk.
I was fine after one though. After one habanero, I had my chocolate milk. I had a lot of it. It was fine. I couldn't get the second habanero down.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, search down on John's
On my YouTube channel.
There's a video of me projectile vomiting.
Or if you guys want to see us do it again and potentially projectile vomit all over this table, be sure to leave a review of our show on the Apple Podcasts app. Rate us 5 stars, write a review. Literally takes 10 seconds.
We will do it on the podcast.
We need like 13 more reviews, so go do it.
So close.
But related, kind of a second part of this question.
Okay.
The guy that I work for in his video today, he had like a would you rather question that his girlfriend asked him, and she said, you can only eat one food the rest of your life, but you can drink any drink you want. But you get to pick the food. But you have it every meal every day, but as many types of drinks as you want, or only water, but you can eat anything.
Definitely only water.
That's what I went with too. But
that means no alcohol though.
he actually went with the other one because he said he just like loves drinks too much.
I'm not a big drink guy. The only thing I drink other than water is like alcohol.
Yeah, like I don't. I used to
like-
be big into Gatorade and stuff like that, but not anymore.
No, I haven't drank a Gatorade in a while.
Yeah. I feel like not many people nowadays are into like sodas or
At least people our
really.
age, they get past that point. I don't know. When someone just like gets a soda, I'm like, what are you doing?
It's like, why?
Why are you doing that? Like, I've never craved a soda in like 10 years.
Yeah.
John, what would you do if you could have infinite money? Okay, but you have to live. What's your least favorite state? What is your least desirable location in the United States? You have to live there.
Probably like South Dakota.
Okay, South Dakota. You have to live in South Dakota, but you have $1 billion.
Duh.
You would do it?
Yeah.
You can only live in South Dakota.
I don't care. I'll pay everyone I like to live with me or like near me. If I
I don't
offered
want
you
to move to South Dakota.
if I offered you $5 million, you would definitely move to South Dakota. If I
I'd
offered
vacation without
you and your mom $5 million,
you can never leave South Dakota again.
I feel like we've talked about something similar. Like if you could never leave a state in your life
Yeah, maybe.
or something. But
Maybe I've asked this question before, but who cares?
I don't know. I would I would 100% do it, and I would buy my parents a house. Bro, $1 billion? You could buy
South Dakota. There's nothing.
Yeah, but I don't do anything here. I'm guaranteed there's lakes in South Dakota, all right?
Yeah, they're cold
So
though.
get okay. Yeah, I could find a smaller lake that's not cold. Okay?
All right.
It's cold here most of the year.
Touche.
So I buy a fancy ass house, I get a plane, I get a boat, I get a chef. I have my friends, I have like multiple different things,
So you're just gonna
houses on my property. So I have like
You'd
friends.
buy me a house.
Yeah, I'd buy you. I would, dude. If I had $1 billion, I would buy you a house.
Basically, I would be there for your entertainment.
I would-
You're purchasing me for your entertainment is what you're doing.
Yes. I would
I would
basically
accept.
be buying my friendship from people. Like they wouldn't actually care about me, but I basically made their life with money. So
yeah, that's I would try to negotiate, say maybe you give me $1 million and I can live somewhere else, but that can come visit you.
But then you wouldn't visit me very much. I'd have to lock you into a contract.
Yeah, that seems like a billionaire thing to do.
Yeah. All right. What would you do if you got the option at any point you can transform into any sort of vehicle? Which vehicle do you want to have the ability to? Yeah. If you're a transformer, but you can pick any vehicle to transform into, which one would you choose and why?
What's a cool vehicle?
Like a tank.
Yeah, I was gonna say tank.
Or like a Heelys.
Can a vehicle be like a plane? Because it's a vehicle.
Yeah,
I'd be a plane.
But planes are fucking huge. So if you're inside, jet. If you're indoors, then you change into a plane. You take out the whole.
I wouldn't do it when I'm inside. I would be irresponsible.
What if you sneezed and you accidentally turned into it on accident?
That sucks. I'd fly away. Their problem. I turn into a Blue Angel.
All right, so a jet.
Yeah, I can fly wherever I want.
But think about maybe you want
to say, hey, get inside of me, and then we'd fly. We'd fly to South Dakota and visit you.
Oh, so you'd have your like people you like.
Yeah, people that I like
would come
inside of me, and then we would go fly somewhere.
And then they would come out of you.
They would come out of me, and
they would pull out.
They'd pull out, and then I would turn back into myself, and then we take.
And then maybe that night they come inside you again.
Yeah, if we wanted to go back home, they'd come inside me. But, anyways,
awesome. Okay, cool. So Kyle wants to be an airplane.
Yeah, I just want people to come inside me. All right. Sports.
Yeah.
Okay,
sports.
So as I mentioned before, we had the NBA thing. It was approved, so officially coming back July 31st, unless like coronavirus just hits hard,
which could potentially happen.
Arizona apparently it happened a lot, so yeah. Let's be smart here. Also, Conor McGregor announced his retirement for the third time in 4 years. So
yeah, I'm confused because I've seen him say he's retiring, and then a year later he's like, "Oh, I'll fight you, bitch."
Yeah, he's done it 3 times. I don't know.
So
I want to. I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about like him or the UFC to understand why he would have done that. I mean, sure
he's not as good as he used to be, right?
I mean, I guess he was pretty good in his last fight against Cerrone, but people said that he was in like the best shape ever, and like he never looked that good. So,
and then also there was a UFC fight last night, and apparently the guy, I forget his name, whoever lost, not last night.
Yeah, there's one.
Last night. Whoever the guy was that lost last night,
there's a lot of fights. John.
Like the headline guy.
Oh, okay.
Apparently he just got like totally fucked up, and then right after the fight he tweeted, "I'm at peace," and people think that's kind of him saying like he's done now.
Oh. Because
apparently, so I don't know shit about the UFC, so if you're big into fighting, forgive me. I don't even know this guy's name, but apparently his last fight before last night, he should have won and he lost to like a good fighter. He got like wrecked apparently, and then last night he also got wrecked. And then he tweeted, "I'm at peace."
I feel like if you get wrecked two times in a row, you call it quits.
So I don't know, but I think him saying "I'm at peace" is better than, I don't know. I feel like a lot of fighters or just elite people can't accept the fact that they're like not what they used to be.
That's true.
And then they try and play too long. Like when Michael Jordan's on the Wizards, you're like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, but he was still pretty decent when he was on the Wizards.
Yeah, see, but pretty decent.
He was pretty good. No, he averaged like 18 points a game.
I know, but I'm saying this fighter is still pretty good.
Yeah,
but he's not best in the world.
There's like Bartolo Colon who keeps pitching and he's like clearly not in good shape. He always has like a 5 ERA and he keeps getting signed.
Why does he keep getting signed? That's what I don't get.
I don't know.
Do you think part of it is people's like track record? So even though
he's also good for if you have young pitchers on your team, you want somebody like him.
Yeah, but then when you actually play him, he just loses the game for you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but if you're on a rebuilding team, you're gonna lose anyways. So might as well. You gotta have some veterans on your team.
Gotta have some shitty old guys that suck at the sport.
I mean, yeah, basically. But then if they're good, it's a bonus for you because then you just trade them at the trade deadline and then you get more assets. That's how it goes.
It's like Vince Carter.
Yeah, Vince Carter hasn't been good for like 5 years, and he's basically a player. He's a player coach. He retired though.
Bro, it's so funny. I remember seeing him in the games in like his last 2 years. He literally would like hardly ever run. He wouldn't even break a sweat.
He doesn't need to. He's Vince Carter. Like,
yeah,
he's done enough.
It's just hilarious though, because he's like in the game. He's a player, but he's like walking up and down, and then he like will put in
looks
a little
like a coach
effort.
during the game. Like he's yelling at people and like pointing, like, you go here this way over here.
Yeah, he's like just like standing in the corner, like telling people what to do.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you want that
good
on
for
your
him.
team now. There's a fucking what's his face, Udonis Haslem, that has played for like 20 years and hasn't played in like 10 years. He's on the Heat still.
Wait.
Udonis Haslem.
So he's been in the league this whole time?
Yes.
But just never played?
Yes. He's basically a coach, but he's a player.
What?
Yeah, he's played in like 2 games, but he's
in 10 years he's played in 2 games.
I exaggerated 10 years, but let me pull up his stats.
Oh my god, I didn't realize.
Okay, this year he's played in 3 games, 1.7 points per game. The past 4 seasons he's played in 16, 14, 10, and 3 games, and 37 the year before, 62 before that, 46 before that.
So not a lot.
So yeah.
Hey, he's
all
getting
for the Heat though.
He's getting his paychecks though.
He's almost 40. He's basically a coach. I mean,
he's
he's like a player coach.
How much do you think he gets paid to play in 10 games?
Probably the veterans minimum.
Well, and anything else going on in sports, Kyle?
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
Well, guys, let us know if you're excited for the NBA to come back.
MLB draft on June 10th.
There you go. I know a lot of our listeners are like, similar age to us. Most of our listeners are guys. So I've seen some of you guys who are fans of the show on Instagram, like definitely excited about the NBA coming back. So yeah, feel free to message us. We always message you guys back, whether that be on PIMS or on our personal. Yeah, you can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can follow the show at PIMS Podcast on every platform. We also have video versions of the show on YouTube that we spend a lot of time working on, so be sure to go check out that channel. It's been growing quite a bit, and I think the video versions are just a lot more enjoyable.
Plus, you can see our wonderful smiling faces.
Exactly.
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram at KyleStafford36. That's about all I have. Yeah.
There's new episodes every single Monday and Thursday, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.